All right, good morning, traders. This is week two of the challenge. So last week, based on last week recaps, the week was actually kind of okay for those who took the trades I gave out. For me, I'm actually back at where I started from last week, so nothing really happened for me. Last week, I made some wins, also made some loss, which took me back to where I was. I traded, which was bad, and I realized my mistakes. But for my traders on the Telegram channel, which I'll show you guys in a bit, they actually capitalized from it. Some people actually passed phase one of the account. Someone bought an account and passed it with one trade. Someone took it on a personal account and they made a lot of money. So let me just show you what this week has for us. All right, so for this week, let's start. So the very first pair I have here that looks very clean is Euro AUD. Now on the video that I gave out, I said AUD US GBP AUD was the pair I was looking at, but as market opened, you can see the pair had a much deeper retracement than anticipated. If I've heard this pair last week, I'll come back to my entry. So now let's just go down to the 2 hour. Now we had this deeper retracement. I can still see market having this break below retest to continue, which is actually good. But the reason why I like Euro AUD cleaner more is because of the daily time frame. Now on the daily, if you look to the left, right, look to the left, you see this line is my 1:4, and you can see there's a lot of price action here, which means market can actually have a lot of reactions from this place before getting to my TP. But Euro AUD now, or at the left, you can see that the same line I marked on Euro AUD, but you can see there was nothing stopping market. So once market actually have this push, we can actually have just that push to the downside to this next area of interest. So you have to wait carefully. And Euro AUD, my area of interest, everything here looks actually cleaner than GBP AUD currently now because of the way the 4 hours is looking. So you can see we have that daily retracement. On the 4 hour now, we have the potential left. Now the head is formed. You can see it now just completes the break below this low here to confirm the 4 hour shift of structure. Then we have the pullback to continue to the downside. If this should happen to give us our left head, right shoulder happening at our area of interest, rejecting from EMA, also from right psychological level, and then of this little 1 hour support is where I'll be entering. Now, some can say if I can enter off here, this area here, because so I already have, by the time the market close below here, we have basically shifted structure bearish. But I'm going to wait for the 4 hour. I prefer having the 4 hour because if I want this market to actually have this 1:4 movement I'm looking for, I have to be patient and wait for it to set good. So there's no need in me rushing anything. So I'm still going to just wait instead of me entering off this sheet of structure here. I'm going to wait for market to pull to this area here, and then closing below it on the 4 hour will confirm that we have shifted the 4 hour bearish. Now the 2 hour must have already shifted bearish, the 1 hour shifted bearish, but we'll confirm the 4 hour bearish, which is what I'm looking for. And then we'll just wait for a quick pullback towards sell to the downside. That's basically what I'm looking for in this market. Stop loss is going to be above this the right shoulder that is going to fall, and then targeting our 1:4, even if more so, because if this market should happen where my stop loss, I'm going to have a smaller stop loss maybe around here, or I'll just put it at my area of interest to be safe. So that is Euro AUD. AUD card was the pair that looked like it was really ready this morning, but with deeper analysis, I saw that it was still getting ready. Now we remember this is a counter trend trade. On the you can see that on the 4 hour we had this 4 hour engulfing, break, retest, slow down, 4 hour engulfing, everything we needed to enter the trade, but we still need to wait a little bit. Now on the 2 hour, you can see that what I explained last week was if we have this break below here, we shift bearish, and then on the retest to continue with the sales. Now where I'm going to be patient is the same thing I'm waiting for a 4 hour engulfing. Reason being, by the time I have my 4 hour engulfing, market must have broken, created this new low on the 2 hour, the 1 hour. Now on the 1 hour, you can see that we actually still bullish on the 1 hour. Now we shifted bearish here, and then we closed above the shifting bullish. So by the time we have that 4 hour engulfing, the 1 hour must have shifted bearish below. I can see this is a 1 hour area of support. You can see whenever we're here, we reject, and I don't want to be selling into support. On the 2 hour, you can see that market's having weak reaction from here. And on the 4 hour, what do we have? The same weak reaction from this area. Now the EMA is approaching. So by the time we have that 4 hour engulfing, you see that the markets below the EMA, below this reaction area, below this 1 hour area of support, which returns to resistance, and then we wait for the quick retest towards sell this market. So this market too, a very good clean market. So I've seen like my top two markets for now. Let me show you the next one. NZD CHF, last week's pair, also this week's pair. Now NZD CHF, just like I said, I'm looking for the buys on this market. On the 4 hour, you can see exactly what I said. Either we have a deeper pullback to shift bearish, then we'll have that shift of structure as I drew it here. So now we already have that engulfing, bearish engulfing. Now I've shifted bearish at the area of interest, the way I want. You can see we have this doji here to indicate market slowing down to change direction. We have the EMA, market rejecting from this EMA, rejecting from our psychological level here, also rejecting from this candlestick here. Everything looks very good in this market. And then we go down to our 2-hour. That's where we're looking for the shift of structure. You can see it. We need this market to have a buy all the way to this high to shift bullish, and then a retest to continue to the upside. Now on the 4-hour, that same high is market shifting bullish, because by the time we have a buy all the way to this high, we have shifted bullish. Then we will now have to wait for a 4-hour retest. It can be this kind of retest. It must not be a complete 4-hour retest. It can be as far as the we have a trace into here, and then we continue rejecting from up there. From there, it's going to be very, very okay for me. But I just need market to close above here. Now the same thing I said about Euro AUD. I can close off this 1 hour. I can start entering from this 1 hour shift of structure, but I prefer to wait all the way for this shift of structure, the 2-hour to the 4-hour. Why? Because they are higher time frames and they are stronger than the 1 hour. And I believe if we have that 2 to 4 hour shift of structure, it's going to make the trade move faster. Because if you're entering all the 1 hour, my market can still be moving slow, taking its time to reach the 4 hour. But once you're entering off the 4 hour, there's more tendency for market to move faster. AUD, so waiting for market to come back to our area of interest below this area, have a retest towards, then sell. GBP, Euro GBP, this market has been choppy a lot at this area. So still waiting for the same thing, no need to do any much analysis. We have created a left head, potential right shoulder. We just need a break retest under here to sell this market. NZD card, waiting for what? Same thing. I just marked out this 4-hour area of support here. We just need, because this is also a counter trend trade. In order for us to sell a counter trend trade, we need everything as every confluence we can get. So I need a break and retest below here to confirm that we are selling off to the downside. NZD USD, basically the same thing. Now NZD USD, you can see already pulling there. We just need a break and retest below here for the EMA to be above. But I actually prefer NZD card more, because NZD card actually looks more cleaner for me on the daily actually. Now the NZD card on the daily, you can see we're having multiple weak reactions from here. And if we have an engulfing, which means we're filling up this week, and we're actually moving to the downside. So having this daily closure here, we will shift bearish on the daily time frame and wait for the retest to continue. So this might be tomorrow pair or next tomorrow, depending on which day we close engulfing. So I think I might just wait for NZD card to actually set up nicely. NZD USD, we're actually having that move currently. But I can see today having like a break but stall around here just to meet up with NZD card. Then tomorrow they continue. But whichever day they have it. But for now, I'll just be watching the market. As I told you, these two pairs, they move similar. Now, USD JPY, beautiful pair. We're having this weak reaction from here. Yeah. We're having this weak reaction from this area here. You can see it on the daily time frame. On the 4-hour, we are actively in our area of interest. So now we just need market to do this for us with a higher high, then lower low, lower high to sell. We need a shift of structure. If not, we cannot sell this market, because although the daily is bearish, the 4-hour is bullish. And on the 4-hour being bullish, there's no actual low here that markets can just break off, retest to continue. There's no low around here. This is just market from here straight to here. So we actually need a new higher high and then a lower low to sell on the 4-hour. And I'm going to wait for the 4-hour. Now the 2-hour, you can see this is how the previous structure is this low. So I cannot just wait for market to come here. I need this market to actually create a higher high and then a lower low and a lower high to sell. Euro card, the next pair, same thing. I need a shift of structure around here. The rest of the pair, I'm not really interested in them again. I just narrowed down the pairs I'm interested in. So let me just quickly show you guys. GBP NZD, we are shifted bullish above area of interest. I can see this market actually buying off now, so I'm not interested in it again. For the sales, Euro NZD, same thing. Those two pairs move the same way. GBP USD, I can actually see market having a reaction from here just to buy. I don't really see market giving me my counter trend trade again, which could have been nice, but I don't see market doing it anytime soon. I don't see market having a reaction to buy. Although the weekly looks good for sales, because you can see the last time we came here, we reacted and sold. The same thing, reaction to sell. But and now you cannot call this a weak field. The reason why I will not call this a weak field because we are aware at an all-time high. You understand? If we're within the area of, then I can say yes, we feel that week. Although we are following the trend, but I don't really want to trade GBP now. It's what I'm seeing here, so I'm not just interested in it. Euro JPY. Um, I'm looking to sell this pair, but I think it's still the same thing I said. I'm waiting for Euro JPY. A break and retest below here to sell Euro JPY. So I think back up here. Still looking at you. Not just going to trade it for now. Still waiting for the same thing. Break and retest below there to sell. Currently, we're having reactions from this area. AED JPY still need that break and retest all the way down here, but I don't really see it happening anytime soon. AEDCHF actually looks very very good. I'm not gonna lie, this pair looks very very good. Just that I don't like AEDCHF. Why? Because AEDCHF don't really respect. You can see here, it don't really respect structure. It breaks above, breaks below, breaks above, breaks below. It don't really respect structure for me the way I want. And plus, I have other trades that can give me exactly what I want. So this was just like an emergency trade just in case I do not get anything good for the week. I can come to AEDCHF, but I'm not really interested in it. But overall, it looks clean. We're coming that left head, inverse head and shoulder, break retest to buy, but not really interested in the pair. So for now, these are the pairs I'm interested in. So I'll do another update once I enter a trade or once I'm about to enter a trade. So see you guys later.
Euro AUD and GBP AUD, exact same thing, exact same sell, exact same break of structure. You can see exact same thing. But the reason why I'm entering Euro AUD, not GBP AUD, is because of my stop loss placement. Now you can see that on the 1 hour, I don't really have a good structure where I can place my stop loss off. Here you can see it's weak, so I don't want to put my structure here. But on Euro AUD, now you can see that yes, I have a better stop loss placement. That's the reason why I'm entering Euro AUD and not GBP AUD. They're basically the same thing. NZDCHF, it sucks that we missed this beautiful trade. Could have called it all the way from down here, but we're still bearish. I needed a retracement after this engulfing. Market just kept on going, waiting for this one too. Market kept on going. Still interested in this trade if it should retrace back to this area. Euro GBP still haven't broken below here, and NZD USD, the counter trend is actually setting up nicely. So that's straight updates, guys.
Alright, trade updates, guys. So we finally got the trade. So now NZDCHF, we were looking. Can you see how violated I just got here? So we're looking to enter off this retest here, right? Market never gave us that, which by now could have smashed our TP for a 1:2 risk to reward ratio. Okay, I marked out this next area of support or resistance on the 1 hour, and then waited for a retest, which I actually got. Still don't know why I didn't enter this trade. Well, I was waiting off the 1 hour retest, not the 30 minutes. Let me just show you the 1 hour. You see it on the 1 hour. Still don't know why I didn't enter this trade. I had this 1 hour retest. Market came back. Okay, yes. I was waiting for this candlestick to close bearish here, but it just had a weekly test, and then I was looking for possible re-entries around here. Market came so close, but did not trigger my alert, so I did not know. And currently, we are at the 1:2, which I can see market potentially reaching this high, and then that could have been a 1:3 from this area, which could have been awesome. Like I called out this trade since last week, and I called it today again, but you can see I just literally missed it. Why? Because we never got the main thing I wanted, which was what the 4 hour retest. You can see that on the 4 hour we've been buying since. I was expecting the 4 hour after this close, because I explained that we needed the 4 hour to close above here to shift bullish. Now you just closed all the way here, no 4 retest, just continue buying, buying, buying. It sucks we missed it. But the trade that I entered is Euro AUD. So Euro AUD, call this on the Telegram channel over here. You can see it. Call this on the Telegram channel over here. Euro AUD. Explain this perfectly. So if you want to be part of it, don't forget to check the description in the video and check the link there. Click on it and join the Telegram channel. So I call this trade. As I call this trade, you can see waited for the shift of structure as I said before. That was here. You can see the left head right shoulder. As we closed below this area, I entered off the break of this left head right shoulder. The 4 hour closed below here. As I said, if once we close below here, we have basically shifted bearish. The same thing with GBP AUD, same trade, same everything. But I didn't enter GBP AUD because of stop loss placements. I don't like the way GBP AUD don't really have the right shoulder perfectly the way you can see the right shoulder is down, weak, make me increase my stop loss. Why Euro AUD, you can see it's here. We have a very good left head, right shoulder, good stop loss placement from here. That's why I took this trade. So I'm in on this trade. I'll show you on my phone now the correct account what we're sitting on. Why this trade? I'm about to enter this trade. I just need this 1 hour candlestick to close. Once the 1 hour candlestick close, I'll wait for a very quick retest to this area to continue the sales to the downside. So that is basically a trade update. I'll update you guys next once either hit TP or SL. So see you guys later. Just as I said, this is the correct account balance. We're currently sitting on $71.69 currently now. So if this trade should hit TP, we should be up $300 if this trade to hit TP. We are basically not gone anywhere in the trade yet. I'm already up $70. So I'm about to enter Euro GBP now. So I wanted to set a sell limit, but I'm not going to set a sell limit. I'm going to wait to enter the trade. So once I'm entering the trade, I'll let you guys know because I'm risking $50 on that trade to potentially complete my 2 trades for the week. So I just need the trade to set up nicely, and yeah, we're good to go. So trade updates later. Alright guys, so I'm about to enter the next trade. So let me just show you a quick trade updates. So Euro AUD, we have that engulfing on the 4 hour, and on the 1 hour, which is I'm looking to enter, you can see we have this break retest and engulfing candlestick about to end in the next 20 minutes. Now I can wait for this candlestick to close, but the reason I'm entering now is because I already have my 30 minutes break retest and engulfing candlestick. So I was just waiting for a bit pullback so that I can enter with a good entry. So let me just enter now the trade live as you guys are seeing it. Euro AUD, you guys can see the other trade. Let's go to Euro GBP, search for pair, Euro GBP. Okay, we already have it. Just modifying Euro GBP. Alright, Euro USD, Euro GBP trade. I'm seeing 0.23 loss. I've already calculated it for risking $50 on this trade. So stop loss is at 0.86642. 642. I don't put take profit, so let's enter this trade right now. Let's just see the two price action a bit up. Because as you can see, this candlestick just started up with no wick. So after this candlestick close, this is a Marabuzo, depending on how it close. So after this candlestick close, I can see market just pushing down to create the wick that you do not have here. So let me just enter now. So sell. Alright, so we're in the trade. So if you look at my charts here, you can see I'm risking about $54 on this trade. So let us write it and set and forget the trade. All right, good morning guys, good morning also. Yesterday, remember the trades I told you about yesterday, right? The trades that we were about to take yesterday. So we took 2 trades, and those were the 2 trades for this week, Euro AUD and Euro GBP. So this morning I woke up and I got my alert hit for 1:3 on Euro GBP, and I'm currently at a 1:1 point something, but I've technically passed phase 1. Phase 1 of the account is done. First part of the challenge is done on Tuesday, the beginning of the second week of the challenge. I told you guys we're going to use 2 weeks for phase 1, 2 weeks for phase 2. So this is just Tuesday. London session is not really we've entered the prime of London session. I'm already done with phase 1. So from what I am seeing is if I should get clean trades within today and tomorrow, I'm going to take it honestly, because I could have said, okay, I'm done with today, we start second part next week, but we still have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and today, which is Tuesday, because this market has not really started anything yet. So if I should still get my clean trades among the trades for the week, now all I'm going to do is be very careful, and I will not just take any kind of trades. Now I'm not emotional. I keep pushing not to be emotional. I'm not emotional because I've done this before. I'm just doing this live with you guys, you understand? So let's just get this started. Let me show you guys what I've done and where we are going to. Yesterday, remember the trades I told you about yesterday, right? The trades that we were about to take yesterday. So we took 2 trades, and those were the 2 trades for this week, Euro AUD and Euro GBP. So this morning I woke up and I got my alert hits for 1:3 on Euro GBP, and I'm currently at a 1:1 point something, but I've technically passed phase 1. Phase 1 of the account is done. First part of the challenge is done on Tuesday, the beginning of the second week of the challenge. I told you guys we're going to use 2 weeks for phase 1, 2 weeks for phase 2. So we are this is just Tuesday. London session is not really well. We've entered the prime of London session. I'm already done with phase one. So from what I am seeing is if I should get clean trades within today and tomorrow, I'm going to take it honestly because I could have said, okay, I'm done with today. We start second part next week, but we still have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and today, which is Tuesday, because this market has not really started anything yet. So if I should still get my clean trades among the trades for the week, now all I'm going to do is be very, 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 very careful, and I will not just take any kind of trades. Now, I'm not emotional. I keep pushing, don't take emotional. I'm not emotional because I've done this before. I'm just doing this live with you guys. You understand? So let's just get this started. Let me show you guys what I've done and where we are going to. Alright guys, so you can see here TP hit Euro AUD for what a 1:3 risk reward ratio. I said we were going to have this weak fill on this. As soon as I saw it, I knew this was going to have a weak fill. 1:3 done easily. Thank you. This trade can easily go for what a 1:4 risk reward ratio. Yeah, I'm going to post the because funded next. They are funding people. They have sent me the email of me passing my phase one on my phone. You can just see it over here. So this is the email of me passing the account to my phone. So let's just go. Let me show you the next trade. Euro GBP was the second pair we entered. That was, so you can see it's we're currently in profits. Lower low, lower high, 4 hour close below here. So this is just a retest to continue on this sales to the downside. This trade is absolutely beautiful. But I'm done with the trade. So I finished even before hitting my TP. So these are basically the two trades we took that gave us a win. Euro GBP USD, GBP AUD, same thing I said. You can see those two trades doing the same exact same thing. But I did not enter this, so I'm gonna remove this. I didn't enter this trade, so I'm going to remove it. Now, for the following pairs are looking ready for us. Euro card setting up nicely. You can see we had a retest. We had a retest back to the area. We had a break. 4 hour. We are actually still bearish on this market. Why? You can see this is the lower high and this is the lower low. We did not close below this low, and we are still within. We have the EMA rejection, everything rejection. So once I just get an engulfing, a 4 hour engulfing from here, basically what I'll be needing to enter this trade. I was thinking market was going to have this engulfing from here, which is technically can have. The 4 hour just started. You can see there's this doji. If this candlestick should close engulfing, I'm going to be entering off this candlestick here. GBP NZD, we are selling nicely. Damn, I missed this move. I just missed this because I was wasting time. No, it's actually happening. Let's go down to the 2 hour. You can see what do we have? We have our double top here, break retest, engulfing. So now this we're already having this engulfing. So just I'm going to wait for a bit of a pullback on this trade to actually enter this market. I can't have 100 and something. Good stop loss. Actually, I don't really mind. So I'm just going to my stop loss is going to be above this high here, and then I'm going to go for a 1:3 on this trade. Also risking the same $100 everything. So I just need market to have a little pullback again so that I can enter this trade. So GBP NZD looks very, very clean already. Euro NZD is already doing the same thing, just need a little pullback again to enter this trade. We're already going nicely. I just need, you can see this huge movement is going to definitely have a retracement to continue. So there's no need to rush it. We need to wait for that retracement to continue. Same thing here, 4 hour push, wait for the retracement to continue this trade. So these are basically the trades that I see actually having potential. NZCHF basically hits smash TP just as I said. We missed this trade. NZD USD counter trend, never entered it, avoided the loss. Yeah, that's basically it. So currently now, these are my two top pairs currently now. So these are two top pairs, the pairs I'm looking at to enter. So you can see the other pairs, massive, massive smash, 1:3 done easily. As I told you guys, I can see the market easily coming for a 1:4 on this trade, like easy trade. GBP AUD, same thing. Euro GBP. So that's basically the trade update. So guys, see you guys in the next video. Alright, good evening all. So today no trades so far. Euro card did not get that break and retest below here. I can see this having a daily retest. NZD, we had a deeper retracement as I said. Now, patience paid off in this pair because we're patient enough to not be involved in the loss, and you can see that the market is having a deeper retracement. So I'm not really interested again in Euro NZD, same thing. Not really interested again in this pair. The only pair I'm interested in now is NZD card and NZD USD. I'll show you briefly. Now, Euro AUD, perfect, good trade. GBP, we're literally pips away from TP, and market started reversing. Well, I can see this market continuing to the downside because we created a lower low. That is the lower high to continue to the downside, hopefully. Now, the pair I'm interested in the NZD card. So if the daily should close below this area of interest here, because you can see this higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. If we can close below here, which give it a lower low, then tomorrow enter off the retracement to sell to the downside. Same thing with NZD-USD. NZD-USD I was able to catch here, but this I did not trade it on the proper account. I just saw the entry because of this 1 hour. I think the 1 hour, right? Because of this 1 hour trend line market was forming here. So I see it was 1 hour trend market formed around here. We broke the trend, we tested it, and off the break was where we entered. And you can see that we retest to continue where to the downside. Perfect and beautiful, beautiful trade. Possible entries can go when we have a break and retest below here to continue to the downside. But this trade just looks absolutely beautiful. So these two pairs move the same way, NZD and NZD card. Instead of me having a entry on this pair, which is NZD USD, where I don't have the daily in my favor. You can see this is the daily low and this is the daily high. This is area of interest, we just broke through it. So even if we have a break and retest below here, it's still going to be kind of bullish for a counter trend. That's why NZD card looks cleaner. So for NZD card, now you can see that on the daily, what do we have? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. If you should break here, break a lower low for a lower high to continue to the downside. So that is why I'm interested in NZD card more than NZD USD. So I'll give you guys an update once I make a decision. Before I forget, let me show you the account. I forgot to show the account. Let me refresh the screen. As you can see, it's 100% account passed, first phase done, total profit 8%, profit target phase 2 pending. So your account is being prepared for phase 2. So as soon as they send me the logs for phase 2, we go again. But you can see the account looking beautiful, everything done, 100% of everything. So this just looks perfect. This just looks perfect. We'll see you guys in phase 2.
So Euro GBP, as you guys can see, we are so close to TP. We're going for a 1:2 here. 1:2. You can see it so close, 1:2. But these days I go for a 1:2.5 just because of I want to. Now you can see that on the 4 hour we had this 4 hour shift of structure here. We closed above this area here, which I did not want us to close above this area here. I don't like us to close above this area here. We shifted bullish. Now, but I can actually see this market still selling. Reason being because of the daily. Now you can see we had this daily left head right shoulder and we sold massively. Now this line, if you are asking what this line is the next reaction point, the strongest reaction point here, as you can see. Now what I'm simply seeing here, right, is that market is having a retest. What I'm simply seeing is market having a retest back to this area to continue the sales from here, which as you can see on the 4 hour, we're actually approaching this 4 hour EMA here. Hopefully we get the 4 hour rejection from that EMA over there. On the 2 hour, does any other time frame looks clean? Yeah, you can see we're actively rejecting on the 2 hour from this EMA. So depending on how you close on the next 10 minutes, we'll know whether it's actually rejecting this EMA or just keep going to the upside. So set and forget.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday. Today marks the end of week 2 of passing my 5k account live with you guys. So this week was a very, very wonderful week. So this week we took just 2 trades, and those 2 trades were positive. They hit TP. Now Euro AUD went for a 1:3 risk reward ratio, while Euro GBP went for a 1:2. Now that 1:2, I'll show you guys what happened to me. The 1:2 is very, very funny. Like that does a forex market. But the good news is we're able to pass phase 1 with just those 2 trades on Monday. So we took those trades on Monday. And then by Tuesday morning, phase 1 was done. So we finished the goal for the week at the second day of the week. Like the week was just started, already done the goal for the week. So this week was pretty much boring because we finished since and no other trade set up opportunity for us to engage in. So we basically did not take another trade. But next week, the trades I'm seeing is looking very, very clean for next week. So let me just show you guys how the market went this week, and in the next video that we're going to be doing, that is for next week video, you guys are going to see how the markets are preparing very good. And Next week, what I just need is two trades, the same way I took this week. Now, the reason I need two trades because of the minimum requirement of 3 trading days. So I just opened a position on yesterday, opened and closed it so that it will read as one trading day. You understand? Now, I just need to take. I'm risking the same 2% I've risking ever since, the same 2%, that is $100. Just that I'm going to share it into 2 different days, 50 in one day, 50 to make 100, and the second day 50 to make 150. That is basically a 1:2, 1:2.5, I think, 1:2, 1:3 risk to reward ratio on the two trades for next week. So next week, hopefully we finish it early the way we did this week, and get funded, and we continue the journey from there. So see you guys in the next video. So let's just get down to this video. All right, so welcome guys. What I was saying for week 2. So let me just show you guys the market we took. So the market we took were Euro AUD and Euro GBP. So now you can see that Euro AUD on this market here, we had everything I asked for. The daily was in my favor. I had my daily break, daily retest, rejection from area of interest, as you can see here clearly. Break, retest, rejection from area of interest. Monday opened with this candlestick here. So all we're waiting for Monday was our buy signal, which was where markets pushed. As I explained on the video I did on Telegram channel, you can see that with the 4 hour went bullish. So waiting for our shift of structure around here. And on that shift, we entered. You can see, bam, 1:3 risk to reward ratio, done easily. I slept and I woke up, and the next thing was alert. That was like very, very. You see now, having the daily time frame in your favor makes your trades go very fast. You can see we hit TP. Now markets came back here. If we held this trade right, people have basically come back here, rejected, not hit our stop loss, and still almost at 1:3 again. So on this trade, I was already up $350 something here, and all I just needed to finish past the account was about 50. So that's where these trades come in place. Now Euro GBP, I was already on Euro GBP. I was at this point here after this huge engulfing which I entered off. You can see we're consolidating here for a long time. We finally broke off this area. You can see with huge engulfing. So at this point, I was already $50 up, which I've already completed the $400 that I needed to pass the account. So there was no point in me holding the trade. So I already got what I needed. That's why I closed out here. As you can see, I sent it out to the Telegram channel here. You guys can see Telegram channel. Like this week has been screaming for every single person on the account. You can see the last thing I posted here was what? A student passing prop account this week, which is with all these trades that I just listed out. These are the pairs that the whole pairs we took for the week. Just let it load up a little bit. These were the trade updates I give. You can see that I'm constantly giving trade updates here. Like I'm constantly letting people know what is going on, what I'm taking, when I'm taking them, why I'm taking them. Everything is here. Success stories, as I said, this week has just been fire for the group. These were the pairs that I took out throughout the whole week. I'll just update on the pairs that I took out the week. Over here was GBP, Euro GBP when it was doing what it was doing. I called it out, told the group what to do. Here was when I avoided losses by making a decision not to enter any market again. And I'm going to show you guys this in very, very few minutes. Just want to show you that you can see keep dropping the trades, Euro card. Like I keep dropping the trades here regularly. So if you guys want to be involved in this, you can see it, all the entries, all the trades we took. This particular person on the first week of the challenge, he took the first trade I dropped, GBAUD, and he passed phase 1. Now he took the first trade I dropped this week and passed phase 2. I can see his funded account just got approved here, and he's a student of mine. As you can see, I keep dropping all these trades. This person also passed phase 2. Like success stories are just everywhere. This was when I passed it. As you can see, it's live here. When I passed everything, I dropped it here for you all you could see. Euro AUD when we hit TP, when we hit TP2. Like I literally drop everything here. So if you want to be part of this exciting journey, just click the link in the description of my bio and join up so that we can make money together. So this is what happened here. GBP AUD and Euro AUD, as I explained earlier, you can see cut it. I could have cut it here again. These two pairs move the same way, the same thing. They gave me everything the same. But the reason why I entered Euro AUD was because of my support level. Now, Euro AUD had a better right shoulder. You can see this is a left head right shoulder, but Euro AUD had a better right shoulder that was respected more based on structural analysis, which gave me a better stop loss placement than Euro AUD. But they both played out the same way. You can see it both played out to perfection, the same 1:3. So these are basically the trades I took. Recaps of the trades I took this week. The remaining of the trades did not play out as we wanted. Euro, you can see it. Euro SZD looking to sell here. We had a break on the retest. We did not get that reason to sell. GBP same thing. We had a break. We had a break on the retests. We did not get. We see it broke on the retest. We had a very big bullish engulfing, so there's no way to enter of this. Rejected here again. We came back, broke below here. So now I can see this market is clearly setting up for next week. You can see we're actually setting up for next week. So I can see us having interesting markets next week. Especially this pair. Euro card looks very, very clean for me for next week. I just need a closure below here and I'll just enter it next week. So you can see USD JPY, not really, the rest of the pairs did not really play out the way we wanted. You can see we're waiting for a break and retest to sell. Even LXG called this trade, but we never got that break and retest to sell. We continue buying. So these were basically the pairs we had for the week and everything we had for the week. Let me show you the account. Now this was the account we just passed. Let me go to the account we passed first. You can see we have two accounts now. The phase 1 is called the students, phase 2 is called the practitioner, and phase 3 I think is called the masters, which is funded account. So the account we just passed, you can see it. Now this is the account we're currently in. Let me quickly go to the one we passed. Right, loading up. Just give me a second to load up. I don't know, I have no idea why my network is slow today. Alright, account details loading. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, this is the account we just passed. The account is being prepared. You can see it. Now, the last trade we took, which was just one trade, we made over $401 on it, which the trade was still playing out, but I closed up because I've reached my distance. You can see it. Everything well detailed, well documented here. Nothing breached, everything good. Minimum trading days. Now, because of this minimum trading days requirement that I'm trading this new account in two different ways. If not, I could have just to risk 100 for 250, 1 to 2.5, and I've passed it in one go. You understand? But because of this minimum trading days, but I think I might have another strategy for this. If Monday I do not have any clean trade setting out, I might just open a trade and close it after 5 minutes so that Monday will read as another day. Then Tuesday I'll look for just one clean trade to pass the account, and I think I might just do that. But in order for you guys to know the decision I make, you have to stay tuned to the next video, which will explain everything down to the T. So as you can see it's just one trade on Tuesday, $402 we made. The account immediately we did this. Few minutes after this, they sent me an email to tell me that account is done. Phase 2 coming up. They sent me everything I needed. So now phase 2, or in phase 2 now, you can see it's balanced correctly 5,003 cents. I just open and close to open to the first. Now because of this 3 days requirements, you understand, that's why I just open and close it to do the first day requirements. I was up 33% already. Now the profit target here is 250. What the profit target here is 400. So phase 2 is lower. So phase 2, all I just need is one good trade and I'm done with phase 2. So I don't really even need to do much. So I'll update you guys on the decision I make. So you can see, yes, phase 2 looks so clean. So let's get next week started, guys. So this is basically the trade update I have for this week. So I'll be dropping a video for next week's challenge. For next week, which might most likely be the final week of the challenge. I told you guys we're going to do challenge in 4 weeks. We could have done it in 2 weeks if our first week was not as bad as it was. The first week we had profits and had losses and went back to starting balance. If we close good at first week, I was basically meant to finish challenge this week. But it's all good. We're still closing. We might potentially, not yet because we have entered the week. We can't say what will happen till we enter the week. We might potentially close the challenge in 3 weeks instead of 4 weeks, depending on how this week goes. If I should get my one clean trade this week, we are done with the fucking challenge. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned. Remember, Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. I drop videos like this regularly. I also drop my trades updates every Sunday of the trades I'm interested to take every single week. If you want to be part of the Telegram and the WhatsApp channel, just click on the link in the description, join the Telegram channel, then click on the pin chat to join the WhatsApp channel where I'm more active and where I give more detailed explanation, guys. So I'll see you guys in the next video.